feet pranayama. Inhale and exhale through the nose. Let's inhale, reach the arms over the head, high salute. As you exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Really press your hands together, press your palms together, let your wrists start to get some activation. Inhale the hands down and up. This time, lean back, add a little back bend. And then exhale again, pressing the palms together hard so you can feel the wrist activated. One more time, inhale the hands down and up, lean back. Now this time, let's exhale. Swan dive the arms out to the side, bend your knees. Take your palms all the way to the mat. Inhale, and then exhale, ragdoll yourself up. One more time, let's inhale the hands up, lean back. And then as you exhale, swan dive, bend your knees, let the palms come to the mat. Taking a deep breath, inhale. And then exhale, step your feet back, downward facing dog. Your feet are about hips width apart. And start to pedal the feet. Walk the heels up and down. Spread the fingertips wide. Really grip your mat and let your head and neck relax. And now, let's drop the knees down to the mat. Inhaling, exhale, tops of the feet to the floor. Let's go into cat-cow, there we go. As you inhale, sink the belly down, lift the head and seat. And then exhale, round the spine, curl the chin to the chest, push the hips forward. Inhale, sinking the belly down, lifting the head and seat. And exhale, round. One more time. Inhale, sinking the belly down, lifting the head and seat. And then exhale, push the hips back. Child's pose, stretch the arms forward, let the forehead relax onto the mat, and take deep breaths. And now let's inhale, begin to rise up. Exhale, back into the downward facing dog. Tuck the toes, lift the knees, lift the seat. Inhale, begin to walk the feet up to the hands. Take the hands to the shins. Look ahead of you, send the heart forward. And then exhale, forward fold. Roll your thighs inward, gaze at your knees. So we'll let you straighten out. You can try grabbing your elbows if you like, or you can just let your body hang. Start to take some subtle movements if this feels good. Moving side to side. Maybe making some circles through the neck. Some circles through the wrists. Getting the body prepared for practice today. Inhale, rise up high, salute. Exhale, samasthiti. Good. Sorry. I thought my side was not on. Okay. All right. Let's inhale the hands down, then up, sun salutes. Lean back, stretch. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sending the heart forward, hands to the shins. As you exhale, step the left foot back, lunging. Good. And you might find it more comfortable for your feet to be like on train tracks, so maybe a little bit of a wider stance if that helps you to balance. Good. Now we're going to inhale, rise up. As you exhale, float the arms behind you. Again, inhale, rise up, high lunge. Exhale, float the arms behind you. One more time. Inhale, let's rise up to this high lunge. And then exhale into warrior two. So shift that back heel and then let the arms come to shoulder level. Okay? So try not to lean. You want to push that right hip forward and sit into the legs. Breathe. Looking right over that right arm. Very nice. Good. Let's exalt our warrior. We're going to inhale, lean back, stretch. Exhale, side angle pose. Take the right forearm behind the right knee. Lift the left arm up and over. Let's do that again. Inhale. We roll back, exalting the warrior. Exhale, side angle pose. One more. Inhale, we lean back, exalt the warrior, stretch. Exhale, side angle pose. Forearm to the knee, or you can try taking the hand all the way to the floor. If you have the flexibility, you decide. Breathe. For 3, 2, and 1. Hands down, framing that right foot. Turn that left foot forward, and then step back into a plank. Shoulders over the wrists. If you need modification, you can drop your knees. Otherwise, hold that plank. Breathe. For 3, 2, and 1. Drop your knees. Inhale, lower, down. Exhale. Inhale for cobra. Toss your feet to the floor. Lifting up. And exhale, downward facing dog. Tuck the toes. Lift the knees. Lift the seat. Take a moment here to breathe. Your feet are hips width apart. Pressing the palms down into the mat. Now let's inhale, step or hop your feet up to your hands. Send the heart forward, hands to the shins. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, high salute. You rise up. Exhale, fold it again. Swan dive. Good. Inhale, sending the heart forward, hands to the shins. Look ahead of you. Now as you exhale this time, step your right foot back. Finding that train track if it's comfortable for you, if it's easier for you to balance. All right, high lunge. Inhale, you rise up. Exhale, float the arms behind you. Good. Inhale again, you rise up. Finding strength in the legs. Exhale, float the arms behind you. Good. One more. Inhale, holding this high lunge. And then exhale, transition to warrior 2. Shift that back foot. Arms come to the shoulders, and you're looking over that left arm, holding that warrior 2. Breathe. All right, let's begin exalting our warrior. We inhale, lean back, stretch. Exhale, side angle, forearm comes to the knee, right arm over the ear. Again, inhale, exalt your warrior. Try to keep that front knee bent. We are warrior pose, strong legs. Exhale, side angle. Parshvottanasana. One more time. Inhale, exalting your warrior. And then as you exhale, side angle. If you can, take the hand all the way to the floor. Lift the arm up and over. Breathe. For 3, 2, and 1. Inhale the hands down, framing that left foot, turn the right foot forward, stepping back into that plank, holding that plank, shoulders over the wrist, building that strength. Good. For 3, 2, and drop the knees. Exhale, lower chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe. Now let's inhale, extend the right leg into the air, lift it up, inhale, inhale. And then exhale, bring the leg back, roll the hip out, maybe circle through the toes, the ankles. Good. And now let's inhale, extend that right leg up. As you exhale, step the right foot to the outside of the right hand, drop the left knee down to the mat, top of the left foot to the floor. Okay, hold in here, inhale, and then exhale, let's twist. Breathe. Push the pelvic girdle down towards the mat, look up toward the ceiling. Now you can stay here, or maybe try bending that left knee. Maybe you can tap that toe, maybe you can grab it. So you decide, okay? Maybe you're just tapping, or maybe the foot's just in the air and you're just reaching. For 3, 2, and 1. Let's release the hand. Exhale, push the hips back for your half split, modified split pose. Extend that right leg, flex that foot, and then push the hips back, stretch. And now let's inhale, come forward. Exhale back into downward facing dog. Tuck the left toes, lift the left knee, and step back. Take a few moments here to breathe. And now let's inhale, the left leg rises up. Exhale, three-legged downward facing dog. And again, you can move through the toes and ankle, give them a circle. Good. And now let's inhale, extend that left leg up. Exhale, lizard lunge. Stepping back, left foot to the outside of the left hand, the right knee goes down. Getting a nice wide stance here. Inhale it, and then exhale and twist. So you can hold this lizard lunge twist, or perhaps working your flexibility, bending that right knee. Maybe you can reach the toe, maybe you can bind. You decide. Deep breaths. Good. For 3, 2, and 1. Releasing. Inhale, and then exhale into your half split pose, pushing the hips back. Lift and flex those left toes, push the hips back, and stretch through that left leg. Deep breaths. Now let's inhale, begin to push forward. Exhale, downward facing dog. Tuck the toes, lift the knee, lift the feet. Now, as you inhale, begin to walk the hands back towards the feet. And then exhale, red dog up. Let's begin some balancing poses. See how we do. Inhale the hands up. Exhale the hands to heart center. Let's prepare for warrior 3. Inhale the hands down and up. This time, let the right knee come up. Hold that balance. And then as you slowly exhale, begin to tip forward, sitting that right foot and leg behind you. Find your warrior 3. You can take the arms out to the side if that feels good, or behind you, or keep them forward. Ep1, 3, warrior 3. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Hands to the floor. Try to keep that leg up. Inhale. Now we're going for Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. See if you can lift that right arm up. Half moon pose. So the left hand and left foot are to the floor, right hand and right leg are in the air. If you can, try looking up toward the ceiling. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pyramid pose. Take the right hand down. Exhale, step the left foot back, keeping both, or right foot back, keeping both legs straight. And then inhale, exhale, take that forehead towards the left knee, pyramid pose. So you can stay here, or you can try grabbing the back of the right leg with both hands and see if you can hold that balance with the flexibility. Okay? Good. Breathe. For 4, 3, nice. 2, and 1. Release the hands and then step back. Downward facing dog. Take a moment quickly. Maybe cuddle your heels if you feel a little loose. You're going to do that balancing sequence on the other side. Let's begin to walk our hands back towards our feet. Inhaling, and then exhale, red dog up. Inhale the hands up, high salute. Let's exhale, hands through heart center, 1 preparation breath. Inhale the hands down and up. This time, the left knee rises. And then exhale, find your warrior 3 pose. Ep1, 3. Start to tilt forward. And again, you can take your arms out to the side, an airplane if that feels better for you, or to the side, or forward. Good. For 3, 2, and 1. Keeping that leg up, half moon pose, hands come down, inhale. Exhale, left arm lifts, right hand and right foot to the floor. Or if you're on the other side, that's okay. Go ahead and try to look up toward the ceiling if you can, and keep that balance. Good. And don't be afraid to fall, it's a part of the practice. For 3, 2, and 1. Hands come down. As you exhale, walk your feet up to your hands, to the top of the mat, bend your knees. Oops, Utkatasana, chair pose. Inhale, we sit. Exhale, reach the arms up. For 3, 2, and 1. Let's inhale, begin to rise up. Lifting that left knee again. Exhale, we twist. Right hand to the outside of the left knee. Left arm behind you. If you can, turn and look over that left arm, keeping that balance. Three, 2, and 1. Bringing that foot down, keeping your body turned towards the left. Bring your hands to prayer. Exhale, chair twist. Soften the belly and rotate through the spine, looking down towards the floor. Now, we're going to try another balance. Press your knees together and try to lift that right foot up. You've got a balancing chair variation. Very nice. For 3, 2, and 1. Releasing that foot. Let's come out of this chair. Inhale, come up. Cactus the arms. Nice back bend. And exhale, forward fold. Going back into chair pose, Utkatasana. Inhale, the knees bend. Exhale, reach the arms up. Pressing those knees together, arms by the ears. And now let's begin to rise up. Right knee, inhale, inhale. And then exhale, find your twist. You can keep your gaze forward, or if you want to challenge yourself, turn and look behind you. 3, 2, and 1. Begin going back into that chair. Drop the right knee, hands to prayer. Exhale, chair twist. Pavarita Utkatasana. So you can hold this twist. If you want that balance challenge, press your knees together. Try lifting that left foot up and back. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Releasing, coming out of that. Cactus the arms. And exhale, forward fold. Good. Inhale, sending the heart forward, look ahead of you. As you exhale, step the left foot back. We're in that lunging position. Going back to warrior 2. Inhale, that left foot shifts. Exhale, windmill the arms up. Warrior 2. Good. We're going to transition into a wide angle forward fold. So let's inhale, extend that right leg. Exhale, turn the right foot forward so you have this wide stance. Okay? So, we are here. We're going to extend this right leg and then shift the right foot forward. So in this wide angle stance, inhale. And then exhale, fold into Prasarita Padottanasana, wide angle forward fold. Grabbing the ankles maybe, or grabbing your toes, or maybe you can reach your hands inside your legs and really stretch, deepen that stretch. And now we're going to inhale, left hand to the floor, exhale, we twist, lift the right arm up. You can keep the right arm in the air, or try taking it to the lower back. Or maybe going all the way around the body onto the legs, so you decide if that is good for you. Now inhale, and then exhale, release. Good. Inhale, bend the knees, turn the toes out, and then exhale into goddess pose. Let the hands come to the knees. The knees are very bent. You can maybe get some movement side to side from the strength of the legs. And now we're going to inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, full goddess. Elbows are bent. You're looking up toward the ceiling. Sit deep into those legs. For 5. Good. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Let's inhale. Begin to rise up. Turn the feet forward, hands come over the head. And then we're going to shift into warrior one. So turn that right foot toward the head of the mat, bend the knee, and try to keep the arms up as you turn the belly over that right knee. If this is not comfortable, you can open the hands and try to keep it in prayer if you can. Good. For 3, 2, and 1. Inhale the hands down, framing that right foot. Exhale, downward facing dog. Turn the left foot up, step back. Take a few moments here to breathe. We're getting ready to transition to the floor after we do this sequence on the left. Let's inhale, begin to step, or you can jump your feet up to your hands. Send the heart forward with heaven. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise up, high salute. Exhale, the hands to heart center. Good. Inhale, the hands down, down. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sending the heart forward with the head of you. This time, exhale, step deep, right foot back. Good. We're going to transition to that warrior two again. As you inhale, shift that right foot, and then exhale, we windmill the arms up. Warrior two. Good. Deep breaths, nice and strong through the legs. Let's inhale, come up for star, extending that left foot, hands come over the head. And then exhale into your wide angle forward fold. Cross the legs up, Uttanasana, all the way over. Again, grabbing those angles, or you can reach your hands inside and get a deeper stretch, whatever feels good. And now, inhale, right hand comes to the mat. Exhale, twist. Wide angle forward fold twist. Again, this left hand can stay in the air, or you can try taking it to the lower back, or wrapping it all the way around. So, whatever is working for you, flexibility is different every day. It has a lot to do with your hydration. So if you want to be more flexible, make sure you stay consistent with your water intake. All right? Good. 3, 2, and 1. Release and inhale. And then start to bend those knees. We're coming up for that goddess pose. Once again, hands to the knees. Again, getting that movement. And then find your goddess. Bending those elbows and sink into the legs looking up. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, we rise up. Hands over the head. Transitioning to warrior one. Exhale. Shifting that left foot towards the mat, front of the mat. Inhale, and then start to bend that knee. Try to keep the hands together if you can, otherwise hold them if this is just not feeling good. All right? For 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, lower down, and stepping back, downward facing dog. Breathe. Let's inhale, drop the knees to the mat, toss the feet to the floor. Exhale into a child's pose for a quick break. Take a few moments here to draw your attention back to your breath. You can keep your hands forward in this child's pose, or if you need to give your arms a little break, you can take them down by your side. So whatever feels good. As you take deep breaths, Ujjayi Pranayama, inhale and exhale through the nose. We're going to transition to a kneeling position. So let's inhale, palms to the mat, lift up, and then exhale, come to your kneeling position. Okay? If your knees are sensitive, you can make a little pull-up with your mat, maybe fold it back once or twice and put your knees on there if you feel like you need that extra support. Okay? So let's begin with our gate pose. As you inhale, take the arms out to the side, and then exhale, extend that right leg. Good. Hold. Take in a deep breath, and then exhale, Parigasana, gate pose, Right hand slides down the leg, reaching that left arm up and over. And now let's inhale, come up. We're gonna exhale, twist towards the right. Take that left hand to the right leg, to the knee, to the shin or ankle, and find that twist. You can take the head down if that works for you. Good. Gate pose, twist. Good job. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Use your abdominals to rise up. Arms out to the side, and then bring that knee in. Our first camel pose, we're gonna do camel twice. So let's take the hands to the lower back, starting with the modification. I didn't realize my shirt was untucked. Y'all got me up and looking crazy. All right, so hands to the lower back, and let's start to push the hips and belly forward. Soft belly, so this is your modification for camel. If you have the flexibility, you can reach for the heels. You can come onto your toes. That'll create more space for you to reach if you need that. Otherwise, tops of the feet to the floor. Lean back, camel pose, Uttanasana. Good, for 3, 2, and 1. Tuck your chin, inhale. Exhale, a quick child's pose to counter that stretch, reaching. Before we do our sequence on the left side. Going back to the kneeling position, let's inhale, slide the hands back, lift up. Exhale, preparing for our gaze pose, Karidasana. Inhale, the arms open. Exhale, the left leg goes out to the side. Inhale, exhale, gate pose, Karidasana. And inhale, we rise up. Preparing to twist, gate pose twist. Right hand to the left leg, left knee, left shin, left ankle, wherever you can reach. And if you can, take the side of the head to the mat. Be gentle with yourself. Very nice. Exhale, bringing those knees in. Camel pose. So we can work in some variations. You can try the basic camel with the hands to the lower back or to the heels, or maybe try reaching one of the arms and then try reaching the other arm. So you decide. Maybe you want to take your hands to the back of the head, do your count this way. So find the variation that feels good to you. Deep breaths. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to counter the stretch with a little bind. So inhale, interlace the fingers behind you. And then as you exhale, begin to slowly lower your head to the mat. Keeping this bind, if you can, start to roll onto the top of the head. And if you have the flexibility in your shoulders, you can exhale, lift the arms up off of the back. Lift them up and over as far as they'll go. As far as they'll go. Up and over, up and over. So find that flexibility. Take some deep breaths in. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Releasing. Exhale, come onto the hands and knees. Take a breath here. Let's move into our pigeon pose. Go ahead and slide that right knee forward. We'll start with swan. So both knees bent, okay? Sitting in the swan pose. Now, as you are ready, you can begin to extend this left leg only as far as it'll go, right? We're practicing. So you have your swan or your pigeon, you decide. Take a deep breath, and then exhale, fold forward, reaching the arms forward. Dolly pigeon pose, dolly pigeon pose. Now we're going to come back up I'm going to intensify this a little bit. So start to walk your hands back towards your knees as you lift. Really soften that belly. So we've already warmed up the back, we warmed up the hips. Let's just give it a go. Maybe try reaching one arm up, or both, or neither. Okay? Just see what your body can do today. Now that you're a little bit warmer in that lower back. Very nice. For 3, 2, and 1. Release. Very good. Come back to that cat pose. Move your hips around. Release any tension if it's built up. Now let's go for the pigeon pose. Kapotasana on the left. Slide that left knee forward and sit. So maybe you just have swan pose. This is perfectly okay. Otherwise, start to extend that right leg as you're comfortable. Top of the right knee, top of the right foot to the floor. Move around a little bit, find that flexibility, and then take a deep breath, and then exhale, fold forward. Reach the arms forward or out to the side to really extend and lengthen. Let's begin going for the full expression of Kapotasana, king pigeon. Lift it up. And maybe you lift one arm, maybe you lift both, maybe you don't lift either one. That is okay, wherever you are. Deep breaths. For 3, 2, and 1. Release it. Coming back to the cat pose. Let's work on some cow face pose, Gomukhasana. So let's start by taking the right knee behind the left. Open up the feet behind you. Inhale, and then exhale, sit back. Try to stack the knees, one on top of the other. This could be a very intense stretch. So if you need to just do one leg, maybe keep one leg straight on the bottom or the top, that's fine. So find the pose variation that's right for you. Good. Taking a deep breath. Exhale, let's fold. We're going to combine this with a little eagle pose. So start by just taking that forehead towards the knee, really opening up the hips and glutes and lower back. Now let's roll up and bring the arms up, 90-degree bend into the elbows. Let's try eagle wrap. Maybe one wrap, left elbow behind the right. This could be as far as you go today, otherwise try wrapping again, okay? And then when you have your wrap secured, lift up to the back of the shoulders, look up toward the ceiling, and hold that cow face pose and eagle pose combo. Breathe. For 3, 2, and 1. Releasing the arms. Lift up off of the seat, come back to the cat pose. Shoulders over the wrists, knees under the hips. Again, move your hips side to side if any tension has built up. And now let's do our Gomukhasana, cow face pose on the left. So is it left? Right knee behind the left? Whatever one you make do. Which one do you do? Okay.
Right to left.
Right to left, okay. All right, this way. Okay, come around, open up the feet, and sit back. Glute drops down inside the feet, and try to stack your knees, one on top of the other. Taking a deep breath, inhale, and then find your fold. Deepen this just a little bit, reaching. This might be very intense for some of you. In yoga, we stop if there's pain, but not discomfort, okay? Don't be afraid to get a little uncomfortable in yoga, but pain is definitely a sign to stop, all right? Let's roll up, and let's find our eagle wrap, okay? Elbows 90 degrees. This time it's right elbow behind the left. Maybe this is as far as you can go. Otherwise, you try wrapping again. Try to let the palms touch, and then lift up through the back of the shoulders and look up toward the ceiling. Breathe. Breathe. 2. And 1. Releasing the arms. arms. This time, let's lean back, uncross, find a modified boat pose. Toes pointed, knees bent. Inhale, exhale, reach the arms forward, hold. We're gonna go for a low boat. 3, 2, 1, low boat, hold. Good, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax all the way down, hug the knees into the chest. Go ahead and drop your feet down to the mat. Let's work on our bridge, our wheel, and our plow. So, plow pose and wheel are considered more intermediate yoga poses, but we're gonna try it and just see how we do. Let's start with bridge. Go ahead and bring your feet as close as you can to your glutes, and make sure that your feet are hips width apart. Arms down by the side, take a deep breath. And then exhale, start to peel the pelvic girdle and glutes off of the back, lifting up. You can hold this basic bridge, or if you want to expand this, roll the shoulders behind the back, bind the hands underneath the hips, and then maybe lift your heels so that you can get a little bit more height. Push, push, push. Breathe. For 3, 2, and 1. Begin to slowly lower. Hug the knees into the chest for just a moment. A quick release. So we're going to go for wheel, Urdhva Dhanurasana. Now, if you're scared, don't do it, okay? You have bridge as your modification. So if you're going for bridge, again, you're going to drop your feet down, lift your pelvic girdle up, roll your elbows and shoulders behind the back. If you're going for wheel, you're going to open up your feet a little bit wider than hips width. Go ahead and flip your hands, elbows toward the ceiling, okay? Start by peeling the pelvic girdle off of the mat. Inhale, exhale, lift the hips up. Then start to push the upper body up, up, up. So practice, okay? Again, if this wheel is not working for you, go ahead and try that bridge. The bridge is the strengthening exercise for wheel. So if you can't do wheel, do more bridge pose, and you'll get stronger and stronger. Try it a couple of times. Maybe go down and then lift back up. One more time for that wheel and bridge. Ooh, I see it. Very nice, very nice. Good, good, good. For 3, 2, and 1. Coming all the way down, relax. I think we'll have to do plow next time, and that's okay. Hug the knees in. Let's begin our final relaxation. Go ahead and take your feet down to the mat. Open up your knees wide, reclining bound angle pose, Supta Baddha Konasana. Feet are together. Let the arms come out to the side. And just begin to take very deep breaths. Starting to relax the body. And feel the effects of the practice on the body. And then as you're ready, begin to extend your legs. Let your feet follow them wide. Let your arms come down by your side. From horse pose, Savasana, our final relaxation pose. Take a few moments here to draw your attention back to your breath. The air that we breathe is the most precious substance that we have. We can live days without water. We can live weeks without food. But if you didn't have your breath, you wouldn't survive 3 minutes. So take a few moments now to show gratitude for the most important thing in your life. connected very gently with our fingers and toes. We're inviting ourselves. Taking a deep breath, inhale, and exhale, hug your knees into your chest. Take a moment here to let your spine relax into the mat. Tuck your chin slightly. And now cross your feet at your ankles. Give yourself a few gentle rocks through your spine. And then rock all the way up to any seated posture of your choice, wherever feels good. And let's just take a few moments to center ourselves. Now putting your hands to heart center. Take a bow. Namaste. Have a wonderful day. Thank you guys for coming. I will see you tomorrow, maybe, for Yoga Nights. And then Thursday is, what's Thursday? Thank you.